Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will show you the third day of seed germination, how I performed the processes, the incredible benefits of onion skins used in these processes for plants, and how to prepare an effective fertilizer with these skins. I will talk about that. So, how is this mixture prepared? Add about 2 cups of onion skins to 1 liter of water. I used a mix of regular onion and red onion skins. To meet the calcium requirement, add 2-3 eggs as well. Do not discard the eggs you put into this mixture. Only the shells will darken a bit. You can use them again as boiled eggs for breakfast or something. After boiling for about 5 to 7 minutes, the color of the eggs will darken significantly. You will understand from that. You will let this mixture cool down. After removing the eggs inside, we strain this water using a sieve. Once placed in a jar or bottle, it is left to steep in a cool and shaded place for 2 days. You can also apply this mixture to tomato seedlings, which I do to my own seedlings. It increases yield, strengthens the root system and stems. It also protects against various diseases. This mixture needs to be diluted by adding 2 more liters of water. It is applied once to tomato seedlings that have reached 15 to 20 centimeters, about a glass of water. The second application should be done when the tomatoes start to flower. I will use it here when planting the seeds. Here is the mixture in my hand. To apply it more easily, I filled this mixture into a spray bottle. I will apply it to the soil with this spray bottle. And as I explained, in most of my videos, we actually put the seeds into a glass of water, about a day in advance, so that the full seeds stay at the bottom. If they are empty, they will remain on the surface of the glass. And to ensure easy germination, you should keep them in the glass this way. Again, we fill the biopots we have with regular flower soil. In the meantime, I would like to share a bit more information about onions with you. Onion peel as a fertilizer. It is economical, effective, safe, and beneficial for garden flowers, garden plants, and house flowers. Onion peel is used not only in its pure form, but also as a raw material for infusion and decoction. So, what are the active mineral and nutrients in onion peel? B vitamins help strengthen seeds, seedlings, mature plants and fruits. They accelerate germination and growth. Everyone knows that normally cucumber seeds start to germinate within 8 to 10 days. But we saw them germinate on the 3rd day. And on the 4th day, the sprouts started to rise up well. Onion peels play a significant role in the development of diseased or stressed plants, their roots and fruits. As a fertilizer, onion peel has a positive effect on the root system of plants. It heals them and restores them to their normal order. The vitamin E inside protects against decay and strengthens the plants. Thanks to its carotene, a powerful antioxidant nutrient, it successfully fights plant diseases with its immune-stimulating and disinfecting properties. It improves seed germination in seedlings. It can increase resistance to various diseases in indoor and garden plants. It is a well-known antioxidant. If you noticed here, I filled the containers almost to the brim. I left about half a centimeter of space, and we are applying this organic liquid fertilizer that we have watched to the entire soil. We spray it abundantly. In other words, we are preparing the ground where we will place the seeds first. Now, some of our followers will ask if you have drilled holes in the bottoms of these videos. If you don't, these seeds will rot. No, I didn't drill them and these seeds will not rot. I call this both a medicine and a natural fertilizer that we have prepared. It is truly very beneficial. It successfully combats not only microorganisms, but also plant diseases caused by bacteria, rot, and fungi. As I mentioned earlier, we thoroughly wet the soil, where we will place the seeds, and I wet it with onion juice, on top of which I will place the seeds. Now, here, I'm placing 2 seeds in each hole. So what happens, what doesn't? Maybe one will sprout and the other won't. Considering the possibility, I am placing 2 seeds each. This mixture we have prepared will significantly reduce the risk of seeds and seedlings being infected by mold fungi and rot. We have placed all the seeds and, as you can see, I am pouring about a tablespoon of soil on top. I am not putting a very thick layer of soil. You might say that this sprouted more quickly, of course, not because of this. I don't want to compact it here. The seeds, I have already moistened the bottom. I will also moisten the topsoil, and I want it to move freely. And we generously pour the same mixture over the top of the soil again. Now we use this for germinating seeds and in fruit-bearing plants. So how can we use it for flowers at home? At home, it can be used for the recovery of unhealthy flowers, except for bulbous plants, aloe vera, cacti, and fleshy leaf plants like ficus. It is highly beneficial for the regulation of flowering and deciduous plants. We can use them as we always do. We close the lid on the container again so that we won't water it again until it germinates. The water inside the soil will circulate, it will evaporate and then return to the soil. This way we ensure it germinates. I want to show it because it's always asked. Look, I don't place it in front of the window. It only receives light. At the same time, it's also close to the radiator. We don't place it directly in the sun, so I don't want it to be placed in front of the window and receive direct sunlight. As you can see, the window is here. It only receives light from the window, and the warmth from the radiator comes in. It stands here at the edge of the bookshelf, and it develops here. And believe me, 3 days later, I planted this on the 1st of April. And you won't believe it, we'll have friends. Look, try this method. Write to me in the comments 3 or 4 days later. No, sir. There will definitely be those who say, will it germinate in 3 days? Will it germinate in 4 days? It won't germinate. You're lying. I'm telling you again, try it, and then let's talk. Meanwhile, while you watch how these cucumber seeds and Darlosu seedlings grow quickly here, how should you prepare this mixture for your flowers at home? Let me talk about that. You will steep 1 cup of onion peels in 2 liters of boiling water. Then you need to sprinkle it again with 2 liters of water. So you will use it directly in that way. That is, it needs to be boiled again on low heat for 5 minutes and left to cool, then steeped for 2 days. Steep it, then mix it with 2 liters of water. What will be the effect? To protect against fungus, just mold, insects and decay, pour about 1 cup into a pot with a maximum diameter of 20 centimeters once or twice a week, and sprinkle these boiled onion peels onto the soil of the pot. This will repel harmful insects. The mixture we prepared contains vitamins A and B, calcium, iron, potassium, phosphorus, and zinc. Look here on April 1st, 3 of the seeds in the glass had already increased. So, I placed 2 seeds in each cell of the tray. 3 seeds were left over, and I planted them in the soil where the pepper stems are on the balcony. Let's see if they will grow. Look, you can see right now, there's no movement in the seed. Let me tell you the main reason for this to you. Firstly, the soil is cold. Even if it's on a glass balcony, the soil is cold. That's why germination is currently delayed. At the same time, I didn't pour the onion water I had prepared here. I just poured regular water. I poured the life-giving water, and I said, let's see what will be the difference between the two. So I'm saying it again. There will be those who don't believe me. Can germination happen in 3 or 4 days? They will say, look up, try these out. So don't just write directly, because there will be those who do. Believe me, I won't respond to or delete such comments. You should see it too. Apply it, friends. Watch this video from start to finish. You will definitely skip through it, I know this, but you need to see the fine details. After missing those details, the process you did, meaning the germination, doesn't work. So what do you do then? Start over from scratch. That's why I'm saying again, watch the entire video and learn all the details. Now, on April 6th, the cucumber seedlings have reached this stage. This will happen to you too. If you don't remove them from here, they will droop and eventually stop growing. What do we need to do for this? We need to prepare an environment where we can temporarily scatter them. For the seedlings, in this, a soil that contains regular flower soil without any fertilizers or anything. Look at me! I mean, do you see how the soil with onion water has extended to the roots by cleaning it? By cleaning it from its own soil, I scatter them in a way that is minimal. In this soil, instead of growing taller, it will start to open its leaves and thicken its stem. I will not use any vitamins here. To avoid damaging the sprouts, insert the handle of the spoon into the soil. Move it around a bit to the right and left. Let the surrounding soil settle. Look, a hole has been opened. Carefully, we will place it inside. There will be about 1 or 2 fingers length left. It will continue to develop there. I mean, when I say it will continue to develop, we won't expect it to grow and bear fruit from here. In about 1 or maybe 2 weeks, we will take them out from here again, place them in larger pots, and start harvesting the product there. We are only keeping them here temporarily. If we continue to keep them in the trays where they germinated, they will grow even longer, and after a while we will lose our seedlings. Any more? We moved our cucumber seedlings to a separate environment to prevent them from growing too tall, and are giving them their initial watering. We are no longer providing any protein, vitamins, or anything else. From here on, they will continue to develop. If you like this video, please don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel, and activate the bell to watch my next videos.